Hello everyone. Today I would like to discuss a typical structure of an IoT deployment. Let's break it down into 4 layers. Probably when you think about IoT, you think about smart devices like cameras, watches, connected locks, or maybe heavy industrial equipment. All of those devices got the data from the surroundings using sensors and send that telemetry to the next layer, which is the IoT Edge. And as you can see, the Edge is not always used. Depending on your use case, you might skip the Edge layer and transfer data directly to the next one. But when do we use the Edge? We use Edge when you require significant processing and storage capabilities very close to your devices. Typical Edge gateway is an industrial PC or a server installed very closely to the end devices. For instance, in the industrial Internet of Things deployment, where we've got number of devices on the production line, we use a server located in the same factory building, connected to the internal network in order to reduce latency and increase security of data transfer between those devices and a server. Server pre-process data, it might also store it and then send it to the next layer, which is the backend. And depending on the scale of your deployment, you might use a single server as your backend, but if you want to handle huge load of connected devices, if you provide global scale system, probably you want to use cloud as your backend, and cloud is basically a bunch of servers managed by someone else. We use backend to store telemetry data from all of connected devices, to run analytics, maybe machine learning inference, to extract knowledge from gathered data, and to store that knowledge for further use. Finally, we've got Frontend. Frontend is used by the end users, by the administrators, in order to review gathered data, to review outcomes of the analytics, and also to send commands to the devices. As a frontend, typically we use web pages, mobile applications, or APIs if you want to expose data from our system to third-party applications. So this is a typical structure of IoT deployment. We've got devices, we've got optional edge if we need significant processing and storage capabilities very close to the devices. Then we've got our backend system to store data, run huge scale analytics, and manage the entire infrastructure. Finally, we've got frontend that expose all of that to the end users and third-party applications. Let me know in comments if you've got any questions. All the best. I'm Łukasz Malinowski, the Internet of Things advisor and trainer.